Welcome viewers. Today we will be interviewing Shogi. I am your host, Quins. And Shogi, is there anything you want to say before we start?
No.
No? Okay. So, as we know, Shogi, you are the Duke of Bavaria. So, tell me, when did you join Bavaria?
I've been in Bavaria multiple times, so do you mean the first time or like this time?
It could just be in general, like, when was like the first time you ever joined Bath?
So the first time.
Hmm?
Alright. It's in 2021.
Wow. Well, that's interesting. Um, how was Bath back then when you first joined?
Um it was I would say very well. It was very positive. The game was a very active and growing game, great community. And so Bavaria, of course, just it was a really positive, active, and just a very good dodgy. And back then, it was, I would say, the best, as it was the one winning CW most frequently.
And who was the Duke at that time when you first joined?
NATO, here's your NATO.
NATO. Do you think, as NATO as Duke, that Bavaria is great or for the
Well,
time?
I joined on his last week, so I can't really say much
Mm,
on that.
understandable.
So,
Um,
yeah.
what did you most enjoy about Bath? Like, just in general, it doesn't matter about the first time you joined. Just what do you like about it in general?
Well, I like the community there is and has been established,
Hmm.
and just you could say, the basics, of course, are very single thing. Like I just enjoy that, Bavaria has such a good and close community.
Okay. Okay. And for you, what was it like to climb the ranks of Bavaria?
Um, the first time it was, of course, a lot more special back
Hmm.
in 2021, and yeah, it was a good and slow progress, and yeah, I did get. I ended on the rank of lieutenant before I parted ways for uh
Hmm.
for a while. Yeah, and back then it was very enjoyable, and so of course I then rejoined this time, and it has been somewhat the same experience. So
That,
it's just
that's
a good, good and enjoyable journey time.
that's good. So tell me, you're the Duke, correct?
No, yeah,
How is it like leading? How is it? How do you like leading Bath or Bavarian?
I I like it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I think that yeah, it's just a great opportunity I've had.
It's a job with many ups and downs, isn't it?
Great variety, yeah, a very yeah big variety.
Yeah. Do you think you deserve the position of Duke over Bubble when you got promoted?
Um, well, I can't really say that much on it, of course, as it's really just a mixed
Mm-hmm.
thing. So you know, it's a 50-50. like, mixed opinion situation.
Mm-hmm. Completely understandable. How do you want to help Bavaria furthermore?
Well, I want to get us back on the high horse, start winning the majority of CWs again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get back on the you could say the old view on Bavaria. The mighty and big Bavaria.
Yeah, those days were fun. Um, what was the most enjoyable rank for you in the Duchy of Bavaria?
That is perhaps probably captain then, I would say.
Yep.
But I like that
Why?
rank.
Why did you enjoy the rank of captain?
Well, you could say that you have, in some sense, the least to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more relaxed in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably more. Yeah, it's more relaxed, and it's a very good split on what your duties are.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, we'll wait for this matter
Yeah.
to
Lol.
resolve.
Yeah, we got righted, sadly.
Okay, so wait, where did Dora go?
Bro, someone should carve them.
Well,
I don't think we're allowed to cut outsiders. But he is in Imperial Courtyard, so that is allowed, I think.
yeah, Sayla is taking care of it. Way too many people.
Okay, just give me a second to get back up there. Sorry for the minor inconvenience.
I'll be right back. If he continues, I'll take care of him.
Dora, can we get like IG in here to create like a boundary?
Right. So yeah.
Okay, now we can continue. Shogi, are you happy with the current Bavarian High Common HRs?
Yeah, of course. It
Yeah.
is another that I have some sort of say in. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm of course happy with the knighthood to some extent, of course.
Yeah, completely understandable. What is the near future for Bavaria, do you say?
Well, we've had some recent losses, so it will just be, rebuilding and then, getting back on the high horse.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that this rebuilding process will be a difficult process for Bavaria, with
Mm,
Bohemia rivaling them in numbers?
well, it won't be as difficult as it will be time consuming.
Mm, yeah.
So that is the larger problem.
Um, what is your current opinion on the HRE and Kingdom of France?
I don't really know much about the KOF, but I know that it's going like somewhat good.
Mm-hmm.
And for HRE, I would say, you know, hopefully we'll start growing in numbers again, getting new people.
Yeah, that would be nice. What is your favorite duchy in the HRE, not including Bavaria?
That's a tough one. I don't actually know since I'm not really thinking that much about, like who do I like more or less. But let me think. I haven't really been in other duchies, so that it's not like I really know the other duchies as well. But I might say perhaps Saxony, not due to like who manages the duchies, but just on the
Okay,
surface, probably Saxony.
understandable. Um, do you see a bright future for Bavaria?
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Yeah, we'll get back to the mighty Bavaria sooner than
I
we
really hope
hope.
we do.
But yeah, we will get there soon.
What is the hardest task that a Duke has to do, in your opinion?
I probably can't really discuss my duties
Mm,
that much, only what is, public or, what is, yeah, on the surface, what everyone can see.
Yep.
So out of
Really.
that, it might just be, the hardest duty that would be probably, I have to take the punches and burn out the fires at the same time. So, if
That's
there's a
always a tough
problem,
job.
I gotta, take care of it. And if something happens, I'm the one that probably will take the majority of the blame, no matter how large a part I was in that.
Always a tough job.
Oh, yeah.
Who was your favorite Duke? Just out of all the Dukes there was.
I would say Aaron's PC account.
Aaron's. I can agree with you there, even though I wasn't even there. I hear all good things about him. As you were coming up through the ranks to HR and HICOM, who was the person you looked up to, your role model?
My role model, I haven't had any,
Interesting.
or I haven't looked at someone and really said, all right, I'm going for what they have.
Okay. Um, is the job of a HICOM in a duchy hard, like difficult?
The job and the duties itself, I wouldn't say that's necessarily difficult. It's more, energy craving. Just, taking your time and your energy, just
Yeah.
the energy you have, yeah. More that.
Yes. If you could change something in the HRE, what would it be?
Um, hmm, that's a good question. I would probably start getting a larger budget for marketing and advertising.
Yeah, that would be nice to have new members. What is your end goal for the HRE?
for HRE.
Mm-hmm.
End goal. Probably just to, be noted as a good Duke.
Yes, I believe, Shogi, if you can keep up the good effort, you can go down as a great Duke. A couple more questions left. What is your current opinion on the HRE icon?
I would say it's a good roster.
It's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about becoming an HRE icon or HR?
If I'm thinking or thought about it.
A thought.
No, not really.
All great Dukes have to retire eventually. What do you plan to do when you retire?
I have a retirement plan that will be, public when that happens.
Mm.
So you'll see.
Okay. If you were to retire, let's say tomorrow, this is just like a hypothetical question.
Yeah.
Who would you want to take your place as Duke?
I would say I have like multiple options for different reasons, or like depending just on like a whole thing. So I would say the safe choice would be, of course, my commander, Raging Ravager, who is also Aaron's Aaron's PC account. Yeah. He's
So
the he's the safe choice, of course, as
Aaron's would take the throne again.
well, he's a former Duke, so he's of course the safe choice. He knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Complete. That's always a good choice.
Yeah, but to be more experimental, I would probably, although this is of course not really
All
uh
hypothetical.
yeah, not hypothetical, but more it's more of a experimental. That would be more like I have high hopes. I think they have potential for that, and that would probably be like uh, you may or may not know him. It could be like King Epic Cheeseman. He's old OG Bavarian. He
Yes.
created one of the he created the God Regiment, which is still here to this day. He was there, just back from back in the beginning of Bavaria, and just helped build the foundation that we are currently on in Bavaria. So I would say I would probably, if not, the commander, I would probably have him, or perhaps the more experimental side, where I think there's good potential. That could be you probably know him. He's HRE Icon, recently joined Bavaria, like Modern 322.
Yeah.
So yeah, because he was back in Aaron's Bavaria. I know he has experience, the discipline, and I think he's got the potential. So that would
Yes.
be on the more experimental side.
Yeah. Shogi, this is gonna sound like a favoritism question, but it's really not. If you could pick a favorite out of all the HRs, who would you pick?
All or none.
All of them.
All or none.
That's a very good answer. Couldn't agree with you more. Let's see. Shogi, that's all my questions I have for you. Thank you for coming out and doing this interview with me. Thank you for all the Bavarians that came out to show their support to this interview. And this is Quinn's signing off. Thank you all for attending and watching.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching.